I'm Dave Kaiser from CCX Media. Thanks for joining us for the special update from the city of Maple Grove, joined by Maple Grove Police Chief Eric Werner. Eric, welcome. How are you today?
I'm doing good, Dave. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for taking a little time with us. And we have some great news to pass along from the police department. Maybe we're not hearing enough of this right now. So thanks to Eric and the police for spreading some great news. Let's talk recently about promotions within the department. You've got some long-term officers and staff in the police force that are moving up to some new positions. Give us a little recap, if you would.
Well, back in the end of last year, we had a reorganization, and that resulted in the promotion of two key positions. Captain Adam Lindquist, a long-term member of our department, as you said, moved up to police commander, and also Sergeant John Weddernock, another long-term member of the department, was also promoted to commander. And now both of them have been running two key divisions, which are our operational divisions, for the past few months. And just a little bit of background about them. As I said, they've been around for quite a while. They're well respected in our organization and out in the community. They worked in the patrol division, and then they moved up to investigator positions, school resource positions, and they've been involved in some significant cases or some significant initiatives that we've had. So they're very well suited for the positions, and we're very, very proud of them.
Congratulations to both. And then as they moved up, that obviously creates positions in the police department. Tell us about that process of how you continue to fill from inside.
Yes, so when you promote a commander, obviously that opens up a sergeant position, and that's where John Prue was promoted. And he's another long-term member of our organization, and again, very well respected in the community and in the organization as well. He did serve as a school liaison officer, and he was very well regarded up at the high school, and they were sad to see him leave there. But he's been doing great. Now he's assigned as a overnight patrol sergeant and just been doing a fantastic job for all of us.
Very, very good. Let's talk a little bit about what's coming up in the middle of the May. It happens on an annual basis. It's Police Week and also the Peace Officers Memorial Day. Give us a little background. Why are these important events for police officers, not only in Maple Grove, but throughout the country?
Well, Peace Officer Memorial Day was designated by the president back in the 1960s, and then it has carried forward until the present day. You also know that within the week that there's Peace Officer Memorial, that's National Police Week. And that's an opportunity for communities across the country to honor the men and women who serve in our profession, that have that commitment day in and day out. But most importantly is those that have paid the ultimate sacrifice, who've given their lives in the line of duty. And normally there is a national event out at the Law Enforcement Memorial in Washington, D.C. And then here in our own state, in St. Paul, we have a Law Enforcement Memorial where we would have gatherings and we would stand guard, and again, to honor those that had fallen in the line of duty.
And then you are going to the City Council coming up in May, I understand, with a proclamation. So again, it's important to let the council know about this time of the year and also let residents know. Give us a little sneak preview of the proclamation, if you will.
Yeah, Dave, that's a good point. I'm going to bring a proclamation before our city council, and that's a way for our city leaders to publicly recognize, as I said, those that have paid the sacrifice, but also those that continue to honor or to continue to serve our communities. I think it's also important to remember, though, is in our uncommon times, things are different. So we can't go to the memorial in St. Paul and stand guard, or we can't participate in that national event. So I just think it's really important for us to make sure that the city council recognizes, and the proclamation is the way to do that.
Well, Chief Werner, we thank you for the good news today and the look ahead at some of the things happening in the city and throughout the country. Thank you for your service and that of your staff. Please do keep us up to date if there are any other updates from the Maple Grove Police Department. And again, if you want more information about the police department or ways to connect, maplegrovemn.gov, the website. Chief, thanks again for your time. Have a great evening.
You too, Dave. Thanks for having me.
Learn more about the connection at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.